Alright guys, so we are going to look at algebra. So notice the first part of my videos them normally fuzzy away, so we just go and wait a little. But today we are going to look at algebra and how easy algebra is, yet a lot of students find it very difficult. Especially if you're in America. Algebra is a very important part of the syllabus. They do a lot of algebra there. I have some students there and have a couple of questions that I want to look at. But before we look at any questions, we just going to look at like what is algebra and then look at something. So algebra is where letters or symbols are used to represent numbers. So that's it. So let us say, let's start very basic. Let us say you have 2 apples. And your sister gave you 3 more apples. How many apples would you have? If you have 2 apples and somebody give you 3 more apples, how many apples you have? 5. So you have 5 apples. Alright, let us look at the next scenario. Let us say you have 2 apples and your sister gave you 3 mangoes. What do you have now? 5 fruits. Alright. Why not say 5 apples or 5 mangoes?
That's not 5 mangoes.
Exactly. So it's the same thing, right? It's 2 apples and 3 mangoes you have. It's simple as that, you know. You only have 2 apples and 3 mangoes. So why is it that when we say, right, let us use this now. Let us use A to represent apple. Because we say it's a symbol with letters. So we're going to use, instead of apples, we're going to put 2A plus 3A. So A is representing apples. So 2A plus 3A is equal to what? 5A. So why is it so difficult now when we ask you this? So we're going to use A to represent apple here and M to represent mango. So look, 2A plus 3M. What is that equal to?
2A plus 3A.
Thank you, sir. It's the same thing. So that is why they say we cannot add or subtract unlike terms, because they are different. So we cannot add 2A plus 3M because they are different, they are the same thing. But we can add 3A plus 2A plus 3A and we get 5A because they are like terms. So that's the first thing with algebra. I'll write it in English for someone. So that's the first thing. We cannot add or subtract unlike terms. Alright, see some exercise here. Try on your own now. What will be the answer for that? Think about it before you answer.
them bracket.
Pick up yourself, Stacy.
What them bracket is done.
Bracket? Never have any bracket on the board.
Them there.
No, X. This is X.
So the X stand for time.
No, X just represent a number. Just like when we say up here, so where we use letters or symbols to represent numbers. That's all algebra is, you know. Letters and numbers represent.
Equal.
Alright.
It would have been 1 for the 2 for goodness so plus the 3. Plus the 3 and plus that and that.
Alright.
6.
Alright. See, go back to the same thing that we just discussed earlier. This is the most important thing. This is the rule. We cannot go above the rule. We cannot add or subtract unlike terms. X and Y is the same? No. So you can't add X and Y. We just discussed it up here, so you know, it's the same thing. So what we have to do is to group the like terms. So you basically have to group the like terms. So you group all the X's. But this is very important, subscribers. You must carry the symbol that is in front of it. A lot of students group it, but they group it wrong. Say for example, we have 2x minus x. What they do is to say 2x plus x. No, any sign directly in front of it, you have to take that sign. So this is 2x. It's a minus right here, so you carry the minus x plus 3y. Remember, we can only add and subtract unlike terms. So if you have 2x minus 1x, that will leave us with 1x plus 3y. And that will be your answer. Because we cannot take it further from there, because we cannot add or subtract unlike terms. That is the foundation of algebra. We cannot add or subtract unlike terms. We can only add and subtract like terms. Alright. So let's go now. Let's clear this. Everybody following. So algebra is where letters or symbols are used to represent numbers, and we say we cannot add or subtract unlike terms. Maths is just a set of rules that you have to follow, and once you follow them, you're good. Just as all the government say, listen, everybody go in by 12 p.m., you're good with them, right? Yeah, them not come lock you up if you know. Them not lock you up if you're in your house 12 o'clock, you know. Yeah, 12 person. Alright. Alright. We look at one aspect. Let us look at, see, when we are multiplying. Some little rules. We're not going into too much in detail. Let us say we have 2 times 3a plus 3 times 2b. Or better yet, sometimes they will write it like this. Once the students get them something here wrong, them very basic things here. But the bracket or the parentheses means to multiply. So this means 2 times 3. So this is 6a plus 3 times that would be 6b. And some students will go ahead and add it and get 12ab. No. You cannot add or subtract unlike terms, so we'll leave it at this. So this would be our answer. So basically, let us talk about the bracket. A bracket or parentheses mean to multiply. So bracket means to multiply. So say we have this 2 bracket 3x plus 5. What the bracket means, you are supposed to multiply both terms by 2. So it would be 2 times 3x plus 2 times 5. So 2 times 3 would be 6x, and 2 times 5 is 10. And again, we would leave it there because we cannot add or subtract unlike terms. Alright, what if we have a different scenario? Let us say we have, I know you guys are afraid of the negative, right? So let us say we have negative x 2ab minus 3yz. Now we are multiplying by a negative x. So negative x times 2, a positive times a negative is negative. The only time we get a positive is when both signs are the same. Either you have 2 negative times each other, you get a positive, or if you have 2 positive, like 5 4s, 20. Negative 4 times negative 5, positive 20. So a negative times a negative is positive. And it's simple to remember. The only time you get a negative is when you have different sign, a positive and a negative. That's not hard. So negative that will give us negative, and then x times that will be 2abx. With maths, it have a structure, right? So the structure is, we just now want to put it in alphabetical order. Alright. So this would be x times negative is positive. That's the first thing. And then that would be 3x, y, z. You cannot go any further because these are unlike terms. We cannot add or subtract unlike terms. Alright. Alright, let us look at a few more. Some of them is not just algebra. As I say, I get a little worksheet from a student in America, and I just want to go through them. I find some of them a little bit interesting, so I'm going to go through them. Before we do that though, let me just touch at substitution. Before we do the question, because as I done them questions in the live, I go finish. I just pick out some of them. It's quite a lot. Let's look at substitution. Something here, some people find it very hard, very simple. Let us say a is equal to 2, b is equal to negative 3, and c is equal to negative 4. Right, let us look, because as usual, Mr. Ben's right? Start very simple. So let us look at finding 3a. Could step it up a notch now. 2ab, step it up a notch again. You guys try now. You guys supposed to be trying, that's why I'm doing it like that. I'm giving you guys time to try. Leave it in the comment section, alright? Let us say we have ABC divided by A. And to make it a little bit complex, you're going to say B squared bracket 3A. So we're going to look at these. These are not on the worksheet, but you don't know. Just to show you substitution. Remember what I said algebra was? Algebra is basically the use of letters to represent numbers. That's very important to remember. Algebra is a branch of mathematics that uses letters to represent numbers. So, therefore, if we are given a is equal to 2, all this is saying, we must multiply 3 times what a is. But what is a? A is 2. So why students are getting this wrong? 3 times 2 is 6. Come on, students. And this one says 2ab, so it means 2 times a times b. So what is a? 2 times 2. What is b? Negative 3. And we can multiply that. We know that 2, a positive times a positive gives us 4. And we know that a positive times a negative is equal to negative. Very good. So this is 4 3s 12. Students, stop getting them something here wrong. According to CSEC, only 20% of students get these completely correct. Only 20%. And I'm talking about the entire Caribbean. Alright, so look at this one now. ABC divided by A. So that would be A is 2 times negative 3. What is C? Times negative 4. Divided by A, which is 2. Come on, guys. Put in the answer now. Let me take a prep and see what I go on. 2 times 3. 2 times negative 3 times negative 4. What is the answer for that? Divided by 2. What is the answer for that? I'm going to look and see if anyone is put it in the bro, you didn't get through. You want someone like that? What is it? So that's negative 3 square. 3 times A is 2, times B, which is negative 3. Alright guys, there's a rule in math that says we must square first. So this is, we have to do the power, so this becomes positive 9. Work out the bracket now, 3 to 6. 3 times that is negative 18. So the bracket means to multiply. So what this means, we are supposed to multiply 9 times 18. And this is negative 162. Alright, so we're going to look at when we are not given the value, because this is substitution. We're going to look at when we're looking for the letter. So this one says n divided by 3 is equal to 16. Now before we even work out the question, let us look at what the question is actually saying. It is saying that n is such a number that when you divide that number by 3, whatever n is, and you divide it by 3, your answer is 16. So already we know that the number must be bigger than 16, because the number, when you divide it by 3 or put it in groups of 3, you get 16. So it's almost as if you're saying you have 3 groups of 16, you know guys, that's all. Alright, so what we can do is just say this over 1, and say n times 1, you cross multiply, and then you say 3 times 16. N times 1 is n, 3 times that is 48. And it makes sense. Think about it. If you have 48 and you divide it by 3, you get 16. And that's the answer. Right? So n is 48. Alright, let us look at this one now. We're searching for x. X is such a number. When you divide by 2, you get 13 over 2. What a tricky question. From your look on that, you must know say a 13 that, you know. Because only 13 over 2 is equal to 13 over 2. I don't know what the Americans are doing, you know. Alright. So anyway, just to show working then, you cross multiply, do some fancy something. So that'll be x times 2 is equal to 13 times 2. So x times that will be 2x, and 13 times that will be 26. And then 2x divided by 2. Because this is saying 2 times a number is equal to 26. What number? Only 13, right? But as I said before, if you see this, it have to be 13. Only 13 over 2 is equal to 13 over 2. Alright, we're going to look at another one. As soon as we get to the worded ones, I think those are a little bit tricky. Alright, let us look at this one now. I should have done this one when I was doing the substitution. Oh, it missed me. So this one says 8 bracket 2x minus 3 is minus 6x. But they gave us x is equal to 3. So I would suggest you do this. Expand the bracket and then we substitute. Simplify and then we substitute x equal 3. So let us expand the bracket. So 8 times 2 would be 16x. 8 times negative 3 is negative 24. And this is minus 6x. So we're going to group the like terms. So it's 16x. Remember the sign that is in front of it must come with it. Minus 6x. minus 24. So now we have 16x minus 6. We are get with 10x minus 24. But we are not finished. It says x is 3. So we're going to substitute x equal 3 now. 10 times 3 is 30 minus 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. Alright guys. Remember guys, you are supposed to be trying it before and then we compare answers. Alright, I have some worded ones to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 worded ones we're gonna do. And I think I'm gonna clean the board and write it on the board. So I want you guys to try it. And guys, remember you have to work on your speed. Can't shake you with maths, you know. So this one says the second of two numbers is 4 times the first. Alright, I want to give us another piece of information. Their sum is 50. What are the numbers? Mark them are running low, guys. What are the numbers? So guys, I want you guys to think about that. Second of two numbers is 4 times the first. Their sum is 50. What are the numbers? Go ahead, try, and then we compare. Guys, you see why I look subscribers? I can't see your comment now, you know. I can't see it. I don't even know if anyone is online. So, you guys need to get me some subscribers so I get 1,000 so I can interact and so forth. Alright, let us examine it. So we're going to say, let the first number be x. So that means second number will be y. Alright, so it says now the second number is 4 times. So y is the second number and y is 4 times. So this is what this 4 times being 4x. Right? So y can equal to 4x. Because they tell us that. They told us that. Y is 4 times x. And they also said, so this represents y, and they also told us that the sum, and the sum means what? Add. Correct. So 4 plus x is equal to 50. So we can find the first number, right? So 4x plus, that would be 5x equal to 50. 5 times what gives us 50? So the first number is 10. But we know that the second number is 4 times. No, the next number is 4 times 10, right? So that's 40. And that makes sense. 10 plus 40 is equal to 50. Alright. So now we're going to look at another one, and I want you guys to try this one also. Not each today, no, not each today. Do we have the rule? Alright, he said the larger larger of two numbers is 12 more than the smaller. And he said their sum is 84. What are the numbers? So try that, guys. I'm giving you 1 minute start. You guys must finish that. Think about it. The larger of two number is 12 more than the smaller. Their sum is 84. What are the numbers? Who shall I try that? Pep Maths.
What?
It's just that it's an American question, but I see him Pep. Something like that. Suppose I get this now, Pep. The larger of two number is 12 more than the smaller. Their sum is 84. What are the numbers? You just follow the rule them saying. Just use the information that they give you and do it step by step. You don't have to rush it or anything. Tick out it and see. Okay. Think about it. Alright, let's go now. So we're gonna say let the first number be A this time. Now I use X all the time. So we're gonna make the second number B. Alright? Alright. So what always right back we know. We say that the larger of the two number is 12 more than the smaller. So we could just assume that B is larger. Right? Is a larger number. So what they say that the larger of the two is 12 more. So let us say, so B would be A plus 12, right? B is A plus 12 because it says 12 more. So whatever A is, B would be 12 more. And they also tell us that, you go. You don't make no. John, you're investing in auntie. Oh man. Respect, bro, man. John. Oh. You man, respect, bro. Yeah, respect, man. Alright, you see if then, man. Good friend better than pocket money, you see? Yeah, man, I really think, brother. Yeah, man, come on, start it out and then we can, start download if you download and try out and whatever. And get used to it. Alright, bro, respect. Alright, bro. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I don't know. We are important people, so I forget call and everything. Yeah. So, alright, watch out now. Boom. we know that B is 12 more than A. So what this does is to eliminate B in this, because what you don't want to have two unknown in the equation, because you can't solve it, right? I talk about simultaneous equation where you have two unknown and we still have to eliminate one and then substitute for one. But that is for another day, right? But we know that, so B is equal to A plus 12. So now we know that the A plus 12 plus A, because A plus B, this represents B, is equal to 84. So we can solve and find A easy. We cannot add or subtract unlike terms, so we know that already. So A plus A is 2A plus 12, and that equal to 84. So now we're gonna solve for this. Linear, right? So minus 12 from this side, minus 12 from that side. Everybody should know this, If you don't know this, you need to be checking out my channel on older videos them. So 2 and 1, 72, right? So now A is equal to, boom, 36. So A is 36, right? So we find one of them already. We have to go back to the information that we were given. So A are the first number, but the second number is A plus 12. So if that is 36, all we have to do is add 12 to it and we get B. So B is equal to A plus 12. See right there? So when we get 36 plus 12, that is 48. So let us just check to see if our answer make any sense. They told us that the sum, when we add both of them, we should get 84. And let us see. So 48 plus 36, 6 and 8, 6 plus 8 is 14, 4 carry 1, 4 plus 1 and 4 is 84. So we are indeed correct. If you got that, so the answer, what they're asking for is 36 and 48. So these are the answers. Alright, so we're going to look at the next one. And you guys going to try again. Guys, if you're a part of my class, everyone know that you have to work. I don't just give maths and do maths alone. Only for my YouTube channel I do that. Because you're not there to do it, right? And I'm just recording. But now, I want you guys to try this one. Test your skill and be honest with yourself, If you see you not get them, trust me guys, you need to call me and come on my class. We have online class, Yeah, for who want the help. And everybody want it. And remember, we do it for local and abroad, right? Have students from Canada, USA, Japan, Bahamas, Cayman. So guys, Jamaica, town and country, yeah. Pick up everybody. Alright. So it says now, the second of two number is 5 more than twice the first. So let us write that. The second, so they actually tell us the information inside second number. The second of two numbers is 5 more than twice the first. Their sum is 80. What are the numbers again? Oh guys, you know so we are Jamaican, right? Yeah. A lot of people think says a lot of criminals come from Jamaica, but you have good abiding citizens like Mr. Bennett here. And Lucia Mar. Yeah. Future Calabar athlete. I don't know. Shout out to him channel to guys, and subscribe to him channel. Million D Gamer. I can write it on the board. Spell it. Yeah, guys, please just subscribe to this film. Million Thee gamer. Good youth, you know. Athlete. And I'm a pep student. I don't know. Alright. So this one says the second of two numbers is 5 more than twice the first. And the sum is 80. What are the numbers? So let us use, when I use A and B or X and Y, we are use C and D, you know. So the first number, BC. That's on our way, BC. Let it be C. And then the second, BD, right? CD, get it? Alright. So this is what they say. The second of two numbers is 5 more than twice the first. So what they're saying, D is equal to 5 more. So you know, it says a plus 5 right there. Twice. Twice means 2. So 2C plus 5 is equal to D, right? So now we can just say the sum. So remember, C plus D is equal to 80. But we know what D is. D is 2C plus 5. And then we solve for C. See? Oh, easy. So this would give us 3C, because it only can add like terms. We get rid of this plus 5 by subtracting 5 from both sides. So 3C is equal to 80 take away 5 is 75. But we're not done yet, because 3C, if 3 something makes 75, how much one value? We just divide it by 3. 3 into that one, 2. So C is 25. And we say C was the first number, right? That we did say. See here, first number be C. And we know say the second number would be 2C plus 5. They gave us this information. But since we know that C is equal to 25, we just replace it with 25. See same substitution come back, guys. 2 times this is 50 plus that 55. So D will be 55. So let us check now to see if our answer is correct. We know that this plus this must give you, so 55 plus 25 is equal to 80. And the last one, guys, I'm going to leave for you guys to do. Leave in the comment section. So for the people who is not on the live, you're going to do this one. You know, go see this. Remember, Million T Gamer. Please, guys, just subscribe. Click General, you see it? You need the support, people. Please. We have to push positive people, you know. Alright, so it says a necklace. All the ladies, then you're gonna get necklace and bracelet. So it says a necklace and a bracelet cost $192. But they also say that the necklace is 3 times as much as a bracelet. What is the cost of a necklace and B a bracelet? Alright guys, thanks for watching. Big up on yourself. We're gonna end the live shortly. So you guys gonna do that one on your own. If you just tune into the video and you watch, big up yourself. Or if you're not subscribed, big up yourself same way. At least you're watching. Thank you guys. We're gonna end the live. So we can always look on the Wi-Fi.
You don't have the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, probably. I go see it.